listen in later on. All right. Wow. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us again this evening for our PTPA member gathering. We're hoping to be able to hold those, as we continue on, as we move forward, and we'll be sure to share the dates prior, much ahead of time, so that you all are aware of the content that we would like to share with you during those gatherings, but also offer space for many others to join us and also share their stories. So I will not be able to share to see the chat. So I will ask Karen, who's with us on this call today, if you have any questions or comments that you would like to raise as I'm going through some of the slides today. You can put them in the chat, and we'll leave some time at the end of the presentation today for you to share any concerns or ask your questions, and we will try to answer them to the best of our abilities. All right.
And if you know how to raise your hands on Zoom, please do that too.
Sure. Yes. So you can use the chat function. You can raise your hand, and Karen will let me know if there's a hand raised. Since I'm sharing my screen, it may be difficult for me to see that. And we will try to answer all the questions when we're done. Okay. So before we start, I would like for us to begin in prayer. I had hoped someone was going to join us this evening, but I don't see him online yet. But we'll go ahead. We have this wonderful prayer, so we will go ahead and read that together. So in the name of our Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Loving God, we gather today in gratitude for the gift of community and the mission we share. Bless our time together, guide our hearts with compassion, and keep the flame of service burning brightly within us. May our work with our twin parishes be a reflection of your love and light in the world. Amen. Au nom du Père et du Fils et du Saint-Esprit. Amen. All right, so what's our agenda for today? As part of the invitation, you would have seen a little bit the proposed agenda, and this is what we have scheduled to share with you all today. We recently, back in August, had our national conference, which was held in Nashville, Tennessee, for 3 days where we all met. A lot of us were together, and we'll be able to share some of those highlights with you today. We have some pictures that we would like to share with you all. And we'll also have Karen help us go through some of the portal to see where we can access some of this content as well. It's all available for you to also access those as resources. We had multiple presenters that were with us on those 3 days, and they've shared quite a bit of content and resources that can be very useful to you as well. So we have uploaded all those content on our portal. We also received quite a bit of feedback from our participants, which we'll share with you all this evening. And as noted, Karen will share those as well through the portal with us. While we were together during our conference, we decided to do a little bit of an engagement survey just to get a sense of what kept us motivated, what kept us engaged as part of PTPA, and how can we at PTPA better support you, better assist you in your mission, but also during your engagement with your twin parishes in Haiti and Latin America. So in full transparency, we'll share some of those results with you today and some of the steps forward that we're proposing as we're going ahead. And we have, based on the engagement survey, the results that we have received as well, we have a pilot that we would like to present to you today. Again, it is a pilot, so it will be a testing ground to see how we can do this work. We'll try to start small, and the idea it is to get the lessons learned, the feedback from this initiative, and if we can expand to more dioceses, more parishes, we'll be happy to do so and share this information with you all as well. So this is, as you know, our conference this year, our theme was Hearts on Fire. And for the remainder of the year, we will maintain this theme as well as PTPA, because I believe the hearts were really on fire during this conference, this 3-day conference. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive. People felt rejuvenated. The fire was really strong during those 3 days, and we want to maintain that sort of momentum as we move forward, as we go on into the holiday season, but also as we continue our work in next year. There were 3 days of our conference, and these were the daily themes that we had. And we had different presenters and sessions that were able to share on those different topics and themes that we had. On day one, we had overcoming challenges with faith and mission. Day two, we had fanning the flame of passion for mission. And on day three, we had going forth with the hearts on fire. And the idea on day three, we had a very good networking session between the different parishes, the dioceses within Haiti and Latin America, where people share really great ideas and opportunities and also concerns. How can we strengthen our relationship as US based parishes, but also how can we strengthen some of the work that we're doing overseas with our brothers and sisters in vulnerable communities in Haiti and Latin America? These are very brief pictures. We had about 12 members of the clergy. Of the 12 members, we did have Archbishop Wensky from the Archdiocese of Miami, who was with us. We also had the Eminence Cardinal Chibli Langlois from the Diocese of Lekai, who was with us. We also had Bishop Jacques from the Diocese of Charleston as well, who was with us, and so many other members of the clergy who was with us. It was truly an opportunity for us to come together and live the gospel, as we all say. So these are a few pictures. At the top, you'll see Archbishop Wensky. We also have a picture here with the cardinal and a member of his parish, Père Francois, and members on the last day at the bottom during our networking session as well. The other pictures are myself, but this is quite obvious. Other pictures, again, this is for you all if you were not able to attend our conference, but this is just to show you a glimpse of what that was. This is truly a very, very small, snapshot of what it felt like during those 3 days. It was my first time participating in such an initiative, and I myself felt my faith on fire during those 3 days as well. I came back at home, went back to my parish, and felt so rejuvenated to talk about some of this work so many parishes were sharing with us today. So we wanted to make sure we're able to share those with you today. Those are also uploaded on the portal, and there are many, many, many more pictures that you can browse through on the portal as well. We had mass service as well on different days. This was on our last day together. And the cardinal concelebrated the mass with the support of also Archbishop Wensky, Bishop Jacques, and the other members of the clergy who were there present with us on that day. And this is some snapshots as well from the different speakers. We did have a very, I guess, heartwarming session where 3 different colleagues, members, friends, family members shared their stories as part of twinning as well. Those stories are also uploaded on our portal. This is a photo on the top corner on the left, so my left. So hopefully it's on your left as well. Also some pictures from our speakers. We have Kim Lemberty, who's at the bottom. We also have Anne Hastings at the bottom there from the University of Fondois, and other pictures of members who were also presenting and sharing some of their tools and resources with us. At the top on the left, we also have a picture of our board members with the members of the clergy on the last day. Also members, as you can see at the bottom there, we have our former director of PTPA, David, with myself, but also with the founding member of PTPA, Teresa, as well, just to show a little bit of snapshot of how 3 different PTPA directors together. In one of those pictures here, we do have our Haiti director with us in the picture in the middle with Archbishop Wensky. We were celebrating, his years of service and dedication to PTPA as well. So it was a very wonderful opportunity to have Domon with us and truly celebrate him with all those different members who were here present today on those days. Again, these are a very, very short snapshot of what it felt like to be those 3 days with our different members, members of the clergy, our partners as well, who were able to present on their work. We had Food for the Poor with us and so many others who were able to showcase their work and what they do in Haiti, and to a certain extent as well, what they do in Latin America and the different countries. Very brief snapshot again are some of the positive, very, very heartwarming feedback that we receive from our participants. I'll read some of those to you aloud so you know. the overwhelming feedback that we receive and how positive people are looking forward to more and more opportunities for in-person gathering where we can be together, celebrate our mission together, celebrate our successes, but also our challenges so we can learn from each other. Thank you all. Thank you to all who put countless hours planning the conference. Your work is greatly appreciated. Great conference and great networking. Really enjoyed the cocktail social and Saturday evening meal. Well done. Merci, merci, merci. It was amazing. Thank you for the wonderful organization provided by Diane, who's also a member of our board. Thank you for arranging that Cardinal Chibli and Archbishop Winsky attended. Thank you for making the PTPA resources free. I have very much enjoyed the conference and look forward to the growth of PTPA. I feel this conference was the mustard seed that will grow into the large tree. Thank you. And I think most of us who were at the conference, myself personally, I feel like this conference definitely was the mustard seed. It was the seed that we planted, and we hope to see all the fruits that this will bear as we move forward. This is an important time for us too as PTPA. As we conducted this engagement survey. We collected so much feedback, so much of your input, and we look forward to be using a lot of that input to better draw how do we move forward? How does PTPA better accompany its members so that they can also fulfill their mission in their twinning relationships? So now I'll pass it around to Karen, who will show us on the portal. As you would have seen in one of the comments, our portal is now completely free. There is no payment to access our portal. The resources are free. Once you have signed up and you're a member of PTPA, you can access a lot of our resources. And Karen right now will share briefly how to access the conference content on the portal. So you can all see there are some recordings, there are some videos, there are some pictures, but also a lot of the resources from our presenters and also from the different panelists who participated during those 3 days. Karen, I'll stop sharing for a little bit so you can go ahead and share.
Okay, so I'd also want to let you all know that as a result of the conference, we welcomed several new parishes into PTPA because the parishioners just loved what they learned at the conference. So welcome to all of them as well. And hold on, I'm just looking for my, I updated my computer today and it just got a little crazy. All right, this is what I'm sharing. Hold on. I apologize, everybody, but my computer updated today and it just did a little bit crazy and there we go. Okay. So can you see the addition where it says additional resources? I just want to make sure it's showing properly. Okay. So when you go into the portal, if you look either under all resources or just in the 5 different departments, you will find everything from the conference under additional resources, including PTPA National Conference presentations. A lot of these resources, by the way, are also under different contents when they are specific, for example, education or water or solar, but you will find everything there and it's all downloadable. Everything, including Archbishop Wensky's speech, Food for the Poor, all the different keynote panels, the poster sessions, etc. There are still some that haven't come in, but they will be continued to be loaded. And the way to join is if you go into the PTPA website and you go into the section that says portal. It will give you directions on how to subscribe, and just make sure if you don't get an email, that you look into your spam because you must approve the email. And membership in the portal is free, and the portal is huge. It's got thousands of pieces of paper. So I don't know what I just lost there, guys. Did I just lose my thing?
No, we can still see your screen. You're still sharing your screen.
But are you sharing the screenshot?
No.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go into the portal page. Hold on. So this is what the portal page looks like. If you're not a member, it goes over there. You seeing this now?
Yes.
You'll see where it says account and it'll have you sign in. And then if you're a member or not, you'll go down to resources and it'll bring you to all of them. It'll also bring you to maps. So you'll see where we are in Haiti and where the US twins are, and it gives you information. And thank you to Tom Gettelfinger and Steve Schmitz who update that all the time. And then there are these 5 different sections, but if you want to look at them all at the same time, you can. And it's really a pretty good table of contents because our former person who did this worked with me, and we created a great table of contents where you can find everything. Unfortunately, there's not a search engine in this particular one. You have to go through them one by one. But it'll show you everything. And by clicking on something, so I'm just going to give you an example. Um, I'll give you one example. Um, Here we go. Um, if you clicked on something, you would find, for example, the entire whatever it says. This one will give you, for example, the booklet that was handed out. I'm just using this as an example because it's easy. And it's, and then you can always share it and donate it. But as I said, if you have any issues um, joining, please reach out to me and I will help you. This happened with one of our people did have a big problem. And after several things back and forth, um, we worked with her, but hold on one second. I'm just going to show you one more time. If you're not a member, go to the parish website, and over here where it says PTPA Members Portal Access, you go there, and then it tells you here how to do it. And also, please, if you want to share something that you think is important for us to load into the portal, please send it to us, and we will work with you to load it up to the portal and share it with all the members. So basically what you would do is you would click that, but this also gives you all of the directions. That's it, Cassandra. Did I cover everything?
Sounds good. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
And as noted by Karen, after the call, we will share some of those links as well. This will be part of our newsletter. So if you would like to access it or having any issues or any trouble accessing some of this content, feel free to reach out to us. And like Karen mentioned, we'll be more than happy to assist you
Yes.
in troubleshooting any issues you may have.
And if you go into the September newsletter, the portal access is linked in the September newsletter.
Great.
Okay. And I'm going to put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat box now too.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right. Okay, so as noted during our conference, we launched what we call the PTPA engagement survey, which was meant really to collect your feedback, your input on how we can better serve you, what has maintained you engaged or participating in PTPA, and how can we better provide assistance to you and your parishes as well. This survey, we also opened it as part of our September newsletter where we shared the link and more members were able to come ahead and share additional feedback and inputs to us. In pure transparency today, we will be sharing a little bit of those results that we were able to gather here today and the questions that were posed also as part of this survey. So this is really verbatim, word by word, the questions that were in the survey. So how long has your parish been engaged with PTPA? As you would see on the screen, more than 10 years, 74% have responded. And then you would see on the other side, no experience, 8%, 6%, 1 to 5 years. In the conference, we did have a bit of new persons who were trying to join as well. They weren't necessarily PTPA members, but were interested in learning a little bit more about the work that PTPA does, but also the sister parishes and the twin parishes are doing. How did your parish first learn about PTPA? 42% responded that, through their church or parish twinning initiative. 24% noted other, 15% through a parish priest, PTPA board member, etc. How would you rate your parish overall experience with PTPA? This was very positive to see as well. 32% noted very good, 27% noted excellent, 26% noted good. In additional, were there not applicable, particularly for those who have not necessarily been involved with PTPA, and 5% fair. There's always room for improvement, so we want to make sure we understand, we gather this feedback, and we are able to close the loop. How can we improve our services and our support to our members? What aspect of the PTPA mission most resonates with your parish? Here we'll see that 34% responded that it was building and strengthening relationships. And we will see that more again later on in terms of what are PTPA members looking forward to as part of PTPA support. 31% said it was sharing resources and knowledge to address practical twinning challenges. So opportunity like the Zoom gathering today, as we do those more and more, we want to create more of these platforms or opportunities for members to share their stories, share their successes, share their challenges. Perhaps we can connect you with other member parishes who are experiencing something similar and we're able to identify a response. So this, as you would note, see resonates the most with people. Support Catholic education and the sacraments in Haiti and Latin America. 18% responded to this. What factors encourage your parish to stay engaged with, yeah, your parish? And we'll see commitment to parish twinning, 31%. Personal relationship in Haiti or Latin America. We'll have it here, 25%. Sorry, I have something on my screen here. Huh. 25%, PTPA tools, resources, and guidance, 19%, a supportive community and peer network, 15%. So this is also very exciting for us to hear all of this. The PTPA tools and resources through our portals, those are made available for all. The personal relationship, as many of you have had your twinning relationships with your parishes overseas, whether in Haiti or Latin America for many, many, many years. Most of the time, these communities become your family members. So those opportunities or relationships encourage you to stay engaged in this work as well, and supportive community of peer network as well. What type of activities has your parish engaged with through twinning relationships? 19% noted it was Catholic educational initiatives. Also, 19% noted that it was infrastructure and building projects. 16% noted healthcare. Another 16% noted spiritual exchange and relationship building. 13% noted clean water access, and agricultural livelihoods projects 10%. Again, this is very interesting in terms of the result because those will help us identify what are the parishes who are providing support and education. Perhaps there's a parish who is experiencing some challenges. Perhaps we can connect the dots. What are they doing over there? What services are they using in Haiti to do teacher trainings? Are they using any particular service provider that can be useful to us? Maybe they can come online and share their story or share their successes as well, so that others can also tap into a similar resources. So we're not alone in this work. So we're here as a community able to share all these different learnings and opportunities with others. Would your parish be willing to share its twinning experience with others? And I would say that the large majority said yes. 43% noted that yes through a virtual exchange, and we're hoping to be able to tap into this PTPA virtual Zoom gathering platform where we can highlight some of these twinning experiences that you're experiencing through your parish. So at the end of this, we'll be sharing a link as well. So if you are interested to share your story, so we can include you, we can work together to have you come on board and share this story and connect with more parishes. Others have noted that they would do so through written stories or testimonials, which would be also an exciting opportunity to include some of those in our newsletters, which is widely shared amongst our wide list of members. Over 300 people, 300 parishes receive those newsletters. So it'll be more than exciting to share these stories or experiences that your parishes are having. What challenges has your parish faced in maintaining engagement? Um, I would say when we're reading some of these results, people who have answered this survey are mainly our US-based parishes. But as we're reading this result, I was thinking, perhaps there's a way to also interpret this on the Haiti side of things, or maybe the Latin America side of things as well. One of the biggest challenges I would say have been around travel limitations and security concerns, particularly I would think about Haiti. In the recent years, it's been practically complicated or impossible to a certain extent to travel to Haiti or to visit some of our parishes. So this travel limitation is affecting us in the US to visit our sister parishes or our twins parishes in Haiti, but it's also affecting our parishes in Haiti themselves because they're not able to move freely from one point to the next, even for them to access some of those services that we want to provide, even if it's a bank or to identify a service provider. Access remains a very big challenge also for them in Haiti. Communication barriers, language, 16%, phone, internet access, 12%, reduced interest within your parish and aging ministry, 12%, which also may affect your fundraising capabilities. So, if you have reduced interest within your parish, this will potentially affect how much you're able to fundraise to truly accompany your twin parish in Haiti. Overall cloud in terms of how can PTPA better support your parish twinning, given those current challenges that you noted. A lot of information was related to information and resources. So connecting the dots, strengthening the relationships, connecting you with U.S. parishes, working with perhaps in a similar neighborhood or similar diocese or parish as your parish, connecting the dots for you, more opportunities for conferences. So the next time we do a conference, for us to be able to gather again and share those successes together. There's a lot of questions around like communication. How can we help with that for those who are not able to physically go to Haiti? How can PTPA best assist with that? What tools or resources would help strengthen your parish training efforts? Oops, what was that? Okay. Best practices, again, success stories from other parishes. And I think this is coming out quite strongly. So I will continue to advocate or, recommend if we have stories amongst our members, please do reach out and we can share those. Regular updates on conditions in Haiti and Latin America, the virtual meeting platform, 20%, and translation or language support. Translation or language support, PTPA, we can be of assistance to many of you. We can also help connect with other service providers. We do have Haiti members who are based in Haiti, who are physically present in Haiti and fully speak English and Creole. I myself speak English, Creole, and French as well. I dabble in Spanish un poquito, but I can assist as needed as well. What types of services would your parish be interested moving forward? I mean, again, transparency, networking with other US parishes nearby, 26%, training or educational workshops, 23%, opportunities for virtual engagement, 18%, stewardship and impact reporting, which is another key important aspect as well, 13%. How can we support our twin parishes to better submit some of those quarterly reportings back to us in the US parish. So we as well and PTPA, we can also provide the support with the help of our members on the ground. They can visit your parish on your behalf and help address any sort of specific challenge you may be having on that as much as possible. Now, that was a mouthful. Um, so I don't want to move forward too much, but we can have some time at the end. I can always come back a few slides if you have questions or if any of those findings were interesting. But as noted, a lot of the information that we gathered from the survey, they're helping us at PTPA as we're currently undergoing a review of our strategy. And when I say strategy, what are the services, what is the support that PTPA should focus on in the next coming years? We have limited resources in terms of human resources, so PTPA can only do so much. So this input really helps us narrow down what are the key things that our members are looking for and how can us, we PTPA better position ourselves to have access to these resources so we can be supportive to you and give you the most impactful and meaningful support to achieve your goals and your mission and your twinning efforts. So we're currently undergoing this exercise right now. And the data that we have collected through the survey, but also reviewing our current strategy that we're operating on and see what have been some of our successes and our challenges. And the hope is that we will have a new strategy that we will launch by January of 2026. that will be reviewed by our board. And then once we have that new strategy, once again, it will be shared with our members in terms of which are the priorities that PTPA will focus on for the next coming years, few years, but also, open to questions, and we're happy to answer any of those once we have. As part of the feedback that we received as well, a lot of the information focused in terms of the travel limitations, security situation concerns, particularly in Haiti. How can we support you in, accessing your parish, for instance, connecting with your parish? You haven't been able to go there in person for a few years now. You would potentially like someone to go and visit and see how are things going, meet your parish priest. So we're launching what we call the Haiti Parish Visit Pilot, and I will go into more details about that. And then we're also looking to further our engagement with the church in the U.S., but also in Haiti and Latin America. As noted during our conference this year, we now have an Episcopal moderator, which is Bishop Favre Jeune, who is the Bishop of the Diocese of Charleston. He is now a member of our board. As Episcopal moderator, and the idea is that he will help us strengthen the ties with the Catholic Church in Haiti with the Bishops' Conference, but also here in the US as well in terms of our engagement with the Catholic Church. How are we doing so far? We're okay? I know it's a lot of information, so making sure everybody's okay with me. All right. Okay, so this pilot. So this will be a pilot. So as the name suggests, we're looking to test it out first. So this will be a testing ground. And the opportunity is that with the Haiti team of PTPA, so with our Haiti director and a few other colleagues, we're hoping to be able to launch this pilot where we will have our Haiti-based team conduct visits to your parish on your behalf. And the idea is that through these visits, they can help maintain engagement, they can gather updates for you, and they can even ask questions or follow up any specific activities or support that your parish has been supporting with. The first phase of this pilot will be targeting the northern region of Haiti, so the northern departments. We're looking perhaps at the north, northeast, and northwest, so Cap-Haïtien, Fort-Liberté, those areas a little bit, because of the security concerns in those areas are a bit less complex at the moment. It's easily accessible, at least by air. So there are direct flights from Port-au-Prince to Cap-Haïtien. And from there, movement is relatively less complicated. I will not say easy, but it's less complicated to access some of these communities. So we are currently targeting the northern department of Haiti, and we want to at least target 10 to 15 parishes in the north in this first phase. We want to expand in future phases to other departments. I know there's a lot of interest, for instance, for the South, for the Southeast or Southwest, particularly Les Cayes or even Grand'Anse. And we're hoping to be able to expand it. But this is our first testing ground. So we'll test it out in the north of Haiti. And make sure we're able to gather all the feedback, how did this go? Did we plan accordingly? Was, 2 days, 3 days enough to make all these visits? Was a week enough? Did we take into account, location, access, etc.? But also in terms of your communication, was the planning sufficient? Enough notice going out to your parish priest? And did we get the proper approval or communication as well? It is important to note that participation in this initiative requires approval from both the US and the Haitian parish. So for you to participate, your Haitian parish will need to be on board and made aware that there will be a member of PTPA visiting their parish on your behalf. And at the end of our visit, our team members in Haiti will collect all the information. They will do interviews with the different members of your parish as well as you wish. Those can be like the parish priest. If you have school teachers, for them to gather some short videos or pictures for you. And we will draft a report. So there will be individual reports for each parish that will be visited. And those reports will then be submitted to you as a deliverable. Now, what's the cost for this pilot? We're asking for $500 per parish to conduct this pilot. And what does this cover? It covers transportation. It covers the airfare. Currently, our team members are located in Port-au-Prince, so they need to travel from Port-au-Prince to Cap Haitian. It also covers rental car. Once he arrives and his other colleagues to Port-au-Prince, they need to rent a vehicle, fuel for this vehicle as well, accommodation, so in a hotel or also at the parish diocesan structures, whichever he's able to access, but also for food and incidentals. We do have a parish visit interest form. So once this call is over, tomorrow we will be sending out more details about this if you're interested to participate. Even if your parish is not in the north at the moment, we're still inviting all members to fill out the form to show interest. This way we can already start planning any other phases of this initiative as well. As noted, our deliverables will be the trip report. So once the visits are completed, we will be drafting trip reports for each individual parishes that was visited. Photos and pictures will be included. If you have any specific objectives or activities, we can include those as well as part of your deliverables. Was he able to visit the school for you? Was he able to see the classroom in action? We also provide the interview summaries of the different point person that would have been interviewed. So the stakeholders, whether those are the parish priests, the school teachers, the principals, etc. And that trip report can be used also for you to strengthen the support to your Haiti ministry at your parish level as well. If there's any potential follow-up that is needed, post our visit to the diocese, we will also highlight those in the report that is shared with you. So to launch this pilot, for this pilot to actually be effective, we need to at least secure a minimum of 12 parishes. The idea is for us to secure 12 parishes so that our team members can spread those different visits within like a week or so, because we know the distances between one parish to the next can be quite lengthy. So we want to make sure they have enough time. So in order for us to do that, and in order for us to maintain the cost at the price that we set, we need to have at least 12 parishes come on board to do that. As noted, all interested parishes should fill out the form, even if your parish or your diocese or your region isn't targeted in phase one. But we want to already see what is the interest currently internally from our members to do such a thing. Perhaps you need time to go ahead and present this idea to your ministry. That's fine, because the expected timeline for this phase one, we want to ideally gather all the information during the month of October, do the planning to potentially launch this in November with our Haiti team member. This gives us also enough time to get to plan with our Haiti colleagues as well, so that if there's any follow-up that needs to be done with the Haiti parishes for planning purposes, school also starts in October. So it also gives the parishes enough time to prepare for a potential visit by a PTPA member. And as noted, we'll also like anybody who would like to share their stories or testimonies. Those links will be included in our newsletter that will be coming out soon, but we'll also share those links for anyone who is interested. If you have any stories, any successes that you would like to share with us, we'll share these forms with you. I said a whole lot. And I want to make sure everybody, understood. If everything is not clear, this is the moment, feel free. No question is wrong. Feel free, unmute yourself, raise your hand, put it in the chat. I'll stop sharing for a bit so that I can also have access to the chat and see if there's any questions. Thank you.
Of course, Ginny. And no, that's Sue Carlson. She's the lady from Arlington.
How's everybody feeling about the engagement survey results? Is there anything that seemed odd in terms of your interest? Do you think it's aligned with what you would like to see happening at PTPA? Any questions on the pilot that we're proposing? Are you interested in that? Do you think this is a good idea?
Jan. Private lives.
I think there are a few questions in the chat. Okay, so I'll read those aloud so that those who are not. Okay, for parishes that are still actively supporting their twin parish, but maybe have fallen away from PTPA, how important is it that they reconnect with PTPA? Additionally, is it common that parishes designate a small percent of fundraising effort to support PTPA as an organization? I think Karen answered a bit of that question. She noted it is important that they reconnect with PTPA so they can access all the resources we provide and share their best practice. I think, yes, it's always a good opportunity to reconnect with PTPA. We are a very large platform forum of members, so we have quite a bit of resources. Again, becoming a member of PTPA, there is no fee attached to that. But we do accept donation. All this work, requires resources as well, but there is no fee to join PTPA. It is a great community of like-minded individuals, institutions, all guided by faith. We're all living the gospel. And so I think it's always great for us to reconnect to the source a little bit and also share our stories, our testimonies, and our successes and learn from each other. And I think, many others have other stories to share as well. So that's great. There's a question higher. Is everyone aware that the UN Security Council voted today to authorize a transition? Yes. Yes, I saw this news as well there will be a new mission, security mission to support the gang suppression in Haiti. More details in terms of what that mission will look like, still to be determined, but do we have permission to share links to items in the portal in our newsletters? Okay, Karen already. Yes, if you have anything specifically that you would like to share in your newsletter, you can always reach out to us. Since the portal has quite a bit of resources, so you can always reach out to us. But as Karen noted, you can always include the information, but she also noted that for them to access the portal, they need to also register. Access to the portal requires access. Will there be a recording of this meeting? Yes, there will. Okay.
With any luck, I will actually get it posted by tomorrow. And with the link that I sent, you'll find a little description about it, and it'll give you the link to the YouTube directly, or you can go directly to the YouTube channel, which is also linked on every newsletter.
Yeah. And I think there's quite a bit of excitement in terms of the pilot. So I think the pilot, people seem to think this is a great idea, particularly for those who are not able to travel physically to Haiti and visit their parish. Okay. We do not know why. Would someone here please help us? Sure. If you have any questions, related to a specific parish, we do have Haiti team members. Recently, there was another parish who was not able to connect with its parish or have information from the parish priest. There was a change. And with the support of our Haiti team member, we were able to connect back with the diocese, with the bishop, get a bit more details that we were able to share back with the US-based parish. So you can always reach out to us and I can connect with our Haiti colleagues to see if they can gather additional information or intel on your specific parish.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, how is the newsletter distributed? It's by email. Yeah. So you should receive a notification, similar to like the Zoom calls, right, Karen? Yeah. So you would receive a notification of the newsletter.
you're all there, and every newsletter comes out saying PTPA newsletter X with a topic, subject topic also. By X, I mean the month.
Yes, we will post the link to the pilot program on our website. We wanted to make sure we were able to present it to our members, in case they had questions, but we will be posting that link on our portal. It will also be included in our newsletter that is coming out. And in our portal, in our website as well, we will also be including the link if you would like to share a story or a testimony, or if you'd like to present in the next Zoom gatherings that we have as well.
On the website. Report them.
And the link will be included, just so you know, the link to the pilot program will definitely be included in the upcoming newsletter, which I'm hoping will get out next week.
Great. I'm happy to see the excitement about the the pilot. That's great. Still has some medical equipment to donate. Our twin parish is close by, and we're unable to send equipment to
That's
them.
correct. Because it might do some.
We currently at PTPA no longer have the shipping. We do have a few other potential partners who have more information about the shipping, and I think on our portal as well, right, Karen? We do have some details about service providers who provide shipping.
Yes. And they did get that information, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going anywhere. And Domo, our Haitian leader, is still working on that too.
Okay.
So yes, Mr. Hausman knows that. And in fact, one of the things that's really good about all of our PTPA members, and it goes to the question about should people activate again, is that very recently, 2 members shared additional shipping information, even in this terrible time when things are so hard to ship to Haiti. And so, these best practices kind of things are really good to have. And some of it gets posted to the portal, but some of it also gets to answer specific questions like what Mr. Hausman asked. You don't have to, as far as the question about how you subscribe to the newsletter, as long as I have your email address, you're subscribed to the newsletter. So if you haven't been getting it, please just send it to me, text it to me, and I'll make sure I add you to the email list. Again, it's kschechter@ptpausa.org, and I will add you to the email list.
Great. And as part of the pilot as well, once we have those reports, just to know, those reports are shared with you at your US parish. So we can review those deliverables, everything that has happened, the comment. But the idea is that we also share this back with the parish priest at the, Haiti parish as well, for full transparency in terms of this is what was reported. So the idea is that we maintain transparency and communication on both ends. And this is why we want to make sure there is communication and prior approval from both the US side parish, but also on the Haiti side, so that they're both aware that this is happening and they're interested, and but also they're aware in terms of what has been communicated in the report. All right. Okay. I know there are quite a bit of different service providers that are providing shipping opportunities. I know in Miami, Florida, where I'm based, I still see a lot of I know my mother-in-law ships some stuff to Port-au-Prince still. I think it's once it gets to Port-au-Prince, sometimes getting it out, the complications of the passage fee. And I think this is, making sure you're able to find service provider that can guarantee this sort of, that can get to you afterwards. But there are service providers that are still providing those services. So if you have those details, as Karen shared, please share that with us. Also with Karen, myself, and we can include some of those information as well in our newsletters, share it with our members so people have access to those details as well. We can do a little bit of research to see where they are. Well, I think. Okay. Yes, so I think for the question for Monsieur Serville, Wilfran, si je ne me trompe, about his parish, yes. A lot of times there's a lot of different reasons as to why a parish, we wouldn't know specifically, but we can try to ask and find out exactly what has caused them to stop, the relationship or communication. There can be, like you said, a change in the parish priest, etc. So we can try to find out.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yes, thank you so much, Jim. Yeah, this is one of our board members. They recently did a excellent teacher training session and they collaborated with the BDE, which is the Bureau Diocésain d'Éducation. So it is the Diocesan Bureau of Education. So it is through the Catholic Church structure of education in Haiti, and it is through their structure called CEEC, which is the Episcopal Commission of Catholic Education, and they have trained staff in the different resources also, and they provide trainings to the different schools and teachers. They are a great resource, and I look forward to Jim's Parish to share their experience with us. I think it will be a very good resource for many of us who are supporting Catholic education initiatives in Haiti. The diocesan structures of the Catholic Education Commission in Haiti are very good resources for us to look out for that. All right. Any more questions? I think we were efficient on time.
I'm sorry to bug you, but I've been asked this by a couple of people, so let me give you my email address one more time. It's KSCHECTER@ptpausa.org. And if you forget that, you can always send it to info@ptpausa.org, and it would still get here.
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup. All right. We have a few minutes left. I don't know if there's any final comments before we do our closing prayers for a wonderful session. I hope it was as inspiring or useful as it was for me. Always great reconnecting with everyone on the screen and seeing the faces. I mean, Janie, hi. Marie Fouché. I see people are quiet, but Catherine as well, Sue Carlson, Jeannie. Hello, everyone. I mean, if I'm not saying your name, I'm just going scrolling through the different little squares that I have.
Cassandra.
Cassandra,
Oui, oui. Sorry.
c'est Père Wilfran,
Enchanté.
qui est paroisse Layay,
Enchanté.
et moi, gen Dr. Elisson,
Adrien.
qui c'est les mêmes qui toujours aidé nous dans les liaisons et paroisse. Moi, dis merci parce que je dis, t'es bon, moi, en dernière chance.
Problème.
Pas connecté, ou pas pour répondre moi encore, nous faisons effort pour nous te connecter. Alors, pour me dire que nous gagnons paroisse à Immaculée Conception et Tennessee, donc
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee, qui toujours bah, nous aide. Et nous te gagnons paroisse Résurrection Nashua. Amphire, ça?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, qui te kon aidé nous, il te gagne Mata et Julie, et puis comme monde qui te kon fait contact pour nous. Et voilà que il te rive yon fwa, et fon koze te fe yon, parce gen plusieurs paroisses qui rele Notre-Dame d'Altagrace. Et puis, yo te fe yon erreur, yon kob yo te voye sou on compte que Notre-Dame d'Altagrace, yo te venu voye sou compte paroisse la yaye. Et là, ça, que moi-même qui ça me et les banques la te relève, me te dit, me fait une erreur. Et puis, moi-même, t'es obligé de tourner comme là, bah, font causer. Et puis après, mais pendant que tu tourné comme là, bah, ils font causer, tu as 6 mois que je pas de rapport de comme là.
Mhm.
Et puis, Dave t'a écrit avec moi pour te dire que bon, nous pouvons pas rapport de comme là. Et là, ça, c'est font causer même qui te prend contact avec là pour te dire comme que Nachoa, les mêmes, les pas de arriver sous compte là. Et puis voilà que et, et pendant Dave, t'es encore responsable.
OK.
Et puis voilà que yo gen un nouveau prêtre qui est Dixon, quoi. Jean. Et puis il venu, il dit bon que il pas qu'à joindre t'es cap dire monde qui pour faire contact entre paroisse la yaye et yo même
Excuse
que
me, Cassandra, if you want me to, I can help too, but there's a lot of people that aren't understanding. So
Yeah,
if you want,
but I was gonna
I can
ask
translate a
him
little.
maybe also for him to reach out to me on the side because this is a very
Oui.
specific particular situation to his
Oui,
experience.
monsieur, sama pil moun te pa
Oui,
kompran,
il y a un pile monde qui pas parler et créole sous
ouais,
appel là, donc là probablement des pour que moi traduit pour yo. Donc
oh,
peut-être qu'au cas moi mettez email moi dans chat là comme ça ou
ok.
ka toujours écrit ou ka
Eh
vous
bien, ouais, moi, j'ai un docteur Ellison qui parlait anglais bien parce qu'elle était.
Oui, mais comme son cas qui est très particulier tout.
Ok, ok,
Voilà, nous
ok,
ka
ben,
fait, moi ka essayer mieux comprendre lui pour garder comment moi ka essayer aider nous si gon contact, gon prise de contact, gon suivi qui pour faire dans ça. Moi
ok,
mettez email moi dans chat là tout. Donc
ok,
comme ça nous ka et contacter directement et puis nous ka garder qui suivi que nous ka fait dans ce sens ça et
eh
puis qui
bien,
support qui apport. So m'a juste dire rapidement et en bref bah équipe là comme si comme gen pile monde soit appel là pour me quitter
ok,
dans le noir comme ça. Mais pour me dire que plus ou moins son question spécifique par rapport à un cas particulier que tu as posé. So he
ok,
was the father here on the call is from a parish. He was sharing a particular experience, specific experience to their diocese, to their parish, and the different steps that were undertaken to support him. And so he wanted, I told him, since this is a very specific scenario, and it probably for me to better understand what has taken place and what the support that they need, to reach out to me separately so I can better understand what happened and how we can support them in reconnecting perhaps with a parish in the US. So we'll be following up with that offline so that I can get a better sense of what his request is, since I know many of us on the call are not Creole speakers. So just to make sure everybody is able to share freely and understand freely, and this is a platform that we're all able to understand each other. Okay? Merci un pile. N'a pas suivi.
Ok, merci.
merci.
Any other comments? Yes, I hear more people are excited about the pilot program. We'll be sure. I mean, I'm very excited. People are excited too. To share that link, please register. Even if you're a parish or, it's not in the northern department, please do fill out those forms. That will help us start getting the planning on the way with our Haiti colleagues. I do see we have a member on the call, Bishop Jacques. Bishop Jacques, are you with us?
Yes, I am. How are you?
I am good. Welcome, everybody. We have Bishop Jacques with us.
Yes, I've been with you since the beginning.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow.
Wow, very good.
Wow.
Is he here tonight?
This is great to see. Well, welcome, Bishop Jacques. Bishop Jacques was with us at the conference as well. So we're very happy that you were able to join us this evening, that you were able to listen in. I hope everything that we share at the comments, you're able to see the chats. We're launching this pilot in the northern departments in order to assist our members to visit their parish on their behalf and connect with their parishes again. So we'll be happy to see how this pilot goes along, and we'll share all the learning and resources from this pilot with everyone. Would you like to say a
think we
few
can
words,
go-
Bishop, while you're on the call?
I hope that we can coincide because I will have an ordination in the northern part of Haiti next year. So
That's great
Yes,
news.
sir.
Yes, that's good. Great. Well, Bishop, I think I'm going to ask a favor of you. We're at time. Would you mind leading us in prayer for our closing
Uh,
word?
certainly, as we
Indeed.
celebrate Saint Jerome, which is the one who was in charge of translating for us scriptures. So we thank God for the word of God, and that's what is leading each one of us, especially as we twin in spirit and in our material needs. So we say the prayer that Jesus taught us: Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass, and lead us not into
temptation,
but deliver us from
deliver us from evil. Amen.
Je vous salue, Marie, pleine de grâce. Le Seigneur est avec vous. Vous êtes bénie entre toutes les femmes, et Jésus, le fruit de vos entrailles, est béni. Sainte Marie, Mère de Dieu, priez pour nous pauvres pécheurs, maintenant et à l'heure de notre mort. Amen. May God bless us, bless our ministries. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all again for a wonderful gathering. Have a wonderful evening, and we will be in touch again very soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.